Hey everybody, this is Mind Body Connection with another book summary of an incredible book by Hal Elrod called The Miracle Morning, the not so obvious secret guaranteed to change your life before 8 a.m. All of us want to improve our lives, and this is a book you can immediately implement into your life and you will start to notice a difference right away. The main idea behind this book is to spend the first hour or half hour or however much time you have every morning on a step-by-step ritual that will keep you focused, energized, and positive throughout the day. Think about what you do when you wake up. What are your habits after you get out of bed? Ask yourself if there's anything you can do better that would have a meaningful impact on your day. The first hour is like the rudder of the day. If it's set in the right direction, it can lead you to where you want to go. If we don't set the rudder, we will just go with the flow. Going with the flow is what mediocre people do. We don't want to be mediocre. We have one life to live and we want it to be extraordinary. Sadly, statistics show that if you took 100 people and followed them through their working career for 40 years, 1 would be wealthy, 4 would be financially secure, 36 would be dead, 54 would be broke and dependent on friends, family, or the government to take care of them. That means that only 5% of us have a life of freedom and 95% of us will struggle. So how do you get into this 5%? The late Jim Rohn provided us with a life-changing quote: "Your level of success will never exceed your level of personal development." This means that success is something you attract by the person you become. When you fail to make time for personal development, you are making time for pain and struggle. If you want to have 10 out of 10 health, relationships, and success, then you have to learn from people who have 10 out of 10 health, relationships, and success. If you want your life to be different, you have to be willing to do something different first. The first step you can take is to put the Miracle Morning to use right away. Okay, so how do you do it? First, you need to put aside the first hour after you wake up. If you don't have an hour, do whatever you can do. Half an hour, 10 minutes, anything is better than nothing. After you go to the bathroom, walk the dog, and do whatever you have to do, grab a glass of water, make your favorite morning drink, coffee, tea, or whatever you like, sit in your favorite chair, and you are set to begin. Whatever time you have available, you divide it into 6 sections. So if you have 60 minutes available, you divide it into 6 10-minute sections. For the first 10 minutes, you spend it on affirmations. You read your goals, values, daily affirmation, and your life's purpose. Try to read them out loud if you can. If you don't know what these things are, or if you haven't written them down, I would recommend Brian Tracy's book, Bullseye. This book helps you get clear on these things. I put a link in the description below to that book summary. Spend the next 10 minutes reading something inspiring in the self-development field. Books by Tony Robbins, Napoleon Hill, Les Brown, Jim Rohn, or anyone else that inspires you. Spend the next 10 minutes on meditation. You just sit quietly, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing. Imagine you are breathing in love and breathing out negativity. When your mind starts to wander, which it will, bring it back to focus on your breathing again. The author Matthew Kelly says in his book, Rhythm of Life, that we can learn more about ourselves by sitting quietly with our thoughts than we can from reading a year's worth of books. For the next 10 minutes, you take out a journal and begin writing on all of the things you are grateful for in your life, such as having a great education, getting to live in a great country, having a healthy mind and body, having friends and family that love you. Spend the next 10 minutes on visualization. Take the picture in your mind of the person you someday want to become and imagine that person destroying limiting beliefs, being confident, interesting, and successful. Imagine being someone that people love to be around because you radiate positive joy and energy. The last 10 minutes you spend exercising. The best thing you can do is to put on a yoga video from YouTube and practice for 10 minutes. At this point, you usually feel great. When I started doing the Miracle Morning, almost immediately, I noticed increased optimism, confidence, and creativity. This is because 95% of our thoughts are the same ones we had yesterday, and most of these thoughts are a swamp of self-doubt and negativity. The Miracle Morning is a way to start your day with new and positive thoughts. Once you start, you'll find it easier to stick to your goals and stay focused. And believe it or not, you will start to look forward to getting up in the morning. On days where I skipped the Miracle Morning, these were the days where I went back to my old habits. This realization has been quite powerful, and now I'm in the habit of practicing the Miracle Morning every day. I really hope you check out this book, and if you'd like to buy it from Amazon, I put a link in the description below. And if you'd like to hear more book summaries on some of the best self-development books ever written, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks.